There is a reason they call this the prettiest little stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Houston Cougars and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So Georgia Southern's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Hollins. Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Georgia Southern in a hurry. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his man. It's Hollins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Eagles! A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to...
Oh, a lot of space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Sanford. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Sanford. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Off the play fake. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. All the way back to the 15. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
Trying to beat the D deep. That pass falls incomplete and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback running on the draw. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. but there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
The Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Johnson looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. With the catch, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a catch at the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. This is a designed run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in 3rd down and short. And look, the 1st down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow, try to get some penetration, try to make a big play on 1st and goal that can maybe back them up.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Houston. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the wide receiver. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Goes high to pull it in. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Houston going up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. At the 35, he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. He wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Sanford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Snags it, and he's open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout, Houston. First and goal for the offense. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his spot. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Sanford. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got it. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. The give to the left side. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. Second down coming up. That's caught. It's Hollins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 15-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The run inside. It's Hughes. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's out past the 35. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Shakes off the defender. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a 1st down for Houston. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Working that left side. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us.
Ready? Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the ground. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Murphy. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There's a crease. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Gibbs. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Georgia Southern will have it now 1st and goal. To the air, it's Helton. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Here he comes with the return. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Flips it out in the flat. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper.
Georgia Southern, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Headed outside, it's Gibbs. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This